the summer of 1989, in the quiet city of Prince George, British Columbia, a family of 4 disappeared in a way that still unsettles investigators decades later. Ronald, Ronnie, Jack, his partner Doreen, and their 2 young sons, Russell and Ryan, vanished without leaving behind a single confirmed trace. What makes their disappearance so disturbing is not just that they were never found, but how suddenly and completely they were erased. The Jack family lived modestly. Ronnie had suffered a back injury that left him unable to work regularly, and the family relied on government assistance. They were known by neighbors as quiet, devoted parents who kept mostly to themselves. There was no history of violence, no threats, and no indication they planned to leave town permanently. Then on the night of August 1st, 1989, everything changed. That evening, Ronnie encountered a man he had never met before. The stranger claimed he could offer Ronnie work at a logging camp west of Prince George, near a remote area known for dense forests and rough terrain. He told Ronnie that Doreen could also find work there, and assured him that the children would be looked after. For a family struggling to survive, the offer sounded like a rare chance at stability. Later that night, witnesses saw the Jack family loading belongings into a dark-colored 4-wheel drive truck driven by the stranger. The family climbed inside and drove away. That moment became the last confirmed sighting of Ronald, Doreen, Russell, and Ryan Jack. Days passed, then weeks. No phone calls, no letters, no contact with relatives or friends. Their home remained largely untouched, suggesting they had not planned a long-term move. Concern grew rapidly, and on August 25th, the family was officially reported missing. Police launched an extensive investigation, focusing on the area west of Prince George where the logging job was supposedly located. Search teams combed logging roads, forest clearings, rivers, and abandoned camps. Helicopters surveyed vast stretches of wilderness. Investigators interviewed hundreds of people and released a detailed description of the man who had picked the family up. A Caucasian male in his mid-30s to early 40s, tall, with reddish-brown hair, a full beard, and work-style clothing. Despite the detailed description, no one ever identified him. As years passed, the case grew colder, but never closed. Police continued to receive tips, some credible, others disturbing. One anonymous caller claimed the family had been murdered and buried on a ranch near Vanderhoof. The area was searched thoroughly, but no evidence was found. Other rumors suggested involvement by someone familiar with logging camps or remote settlements, places where people could vanish without witnesses. Decades later, investigators revisited the case using modern technology. Ground-penetrating radar was deployed in several suspected locations. Age-progressed images of the family were released in case they were somehow still alive. Once again, nothing surfaced. What makes the Jack family case especially chilling is the total absence of physical evidence. No bodies, no vehicle, no belongings, no confirmed crime scene. 4 people disappeared into one of the most remote regions of Canada and were never seen again. The case is often mentioned alongside other disappearances in northern British Columbia, including those linked to the Highway of Tears, reinforcing fears about how easily people can vanish in isolated areas. More than 30 years later, the mystery remains unresolved. Investigators still do not know who the stranger was, whether the logging job ever existed, or what fate ultimately awaited the Jack family. Their disappearance remains one of Canada's most unsettling unsolved cases. So now, after hearing everything we know, the question remains, what do you think happened to the Jack family? Was it a calculated crime, a deadly betrayal of trust, or something even darker hidden deep within